Hello, everybody. This is Giancarlo. I hope you're having a great day, and I pray that the Lord is blessing you in mighty ways. Today's topic is definitely going to be a call to action, but I encourage you to listen through it, and hopefully it'll speak to you and it'll call you to action towards something that God has placed in your heart. Christians, what are we known for? Pause and think about that for a minute. If you think about what's being said in places like the news media or people that you may know, are Christians seen as a positive light? Or are we seen as somebody that maybe is not so positive or negative for that matter? So are we known for peace, compassion, love, forgiveness, gentleness, patience, kindness, discipleship? Boy, these are all really great things. Can you say that these are the things that we as Christians are known for? Well, let's see what other things we might be known for. Are we known for gossiping, even within the church? Are we known for some hostility, maybe against a viewpoint we don't agree? Are we known for hypocrisy? I've heard that once or twice. Are we known for unforgiveness? Ouch. Are we known for negativity? Are we known for envy? Are we known as racist? Are we known for evil? Are we known for hatefulness? Boy, I bet if you really think about it, at least once or twice we have been known, or we have been somehow classified or grouped with any one or maybe more of these things. Not a good picture, but it is the perception that may be out there. But one thing that I rarely ever hear about, which I think is really important to focus on today, is being servants to each other. What does that mean? Well, this is an area that Jesus taught much about, yet it seems to happen so little with a true, and I mean a true humble and caring heart. I don't mean serving somebody because that's your job or your job at church or you work in some service type of role. I mean doing it in such a humble manner and in a caring way. Not something I hear about happening too often these days. So what then? Well, why don't we change this together? Or at least start to. Why don't we start today with a new endeavor to pray for one another? Let us become true servants of Christ by praying for one another and a stranger that we do not know. So let us change what we are known for and criticized for. If we're known for good things, let's grow those. If we're known for some of those negative things, let's turn that around. Not for the sake of perception, but for the sake of being Christ-like and what He taught us to do. So we're thinking, well, how do we do that? Well, by doing action. In the next slide, we're going to go over what to do next. Do you accept a challenge? If you think it's something that you may want to get into and really help us change this for God's kingdom, go to the next slide. If you're not interested, well, listen anyway and learn about what some other people might be doing. So step 1, add a prayer request of your own to this video. Go to the comments section and add your prayer request there. If you're looking at this by chance as from a YouTube link or something like that, it's possible you might not see the comments section, you might click into it. But typically, if you're looking at the video and if you're on the phone, turn it right side up, not sideways, and you can see all the videos underneath. Just scroll past them until you get to the bottom and see the comments section. Click there and add your comment. Well, that's how you get the comments in general. Now, if you have more than one prayer request, add it as a separate comment, and you'll see why in a little bit. If you have a prayer need for someone else, you can add that as well as a separate request. Now, how much detail you put in That part is up to you. If it's strictly just personal, well, we'll see the name or we'll see the tag that you're in YouTube. We'll be able to see if your tag is, Bow Wow 12. I don't know. Well, we'll pray for Bow Wow 12. It'd be nice to at least have a first name to use, but we're not going to require it, obviously. So that part's up to you. So what's step 2? If you accept this challenge, agree to pray for 2 other prayer requests that come up in the comments. Now in the beginning, this might require coming back to the video if you're one of the first ones to add a prayer request so you can find those 2 prayer requests. But definitely agree to pray for at least 2. Step 3. After you pray for a request, go back to the video's comments section and reply to the prayer request by simply stating that you have prayed for their request. You can put it be as simple as, if I had a prayer request because I was going through some depression, and on my comment, just simply hit the reply button and just put, I have prayed for your request. Now, I'll finish this for a second. Of course, you're welcome to add any other words of encouragement. Extra doesn't hurt. I cannot stress how important this step is. If you're going to start, you need to see through to this step. The idea of this step isn't so you somehow get credit for saying, haha, look at me, I prayed for somebody's request. And my name is on it, so look at me, I'm fantastic. No, this is all about being a servant and the way we're praying for them. The reason for that is the person with the prayer request will know that at least one person took the time to pray for their request. That is huge. I cannot tell you how many times in my lifetime that somebody has told me, hey, I prayed for what you asked for. Fantastic, I appreciate it, thank you. It encourages me, it uplifts me, and it reminds me how there are still people that are truly Jesus to the world. And they were Jesus to me. That is why that follow-up is so important. Not to get credit. The Lord's going to get the glory for answering that prayer request if it's in God's will. Your job is just to do the work. He will do the miracle. I hope you have that straight. Step 4. If you would like to pray for more requests, go ahead and do so. But again, just make sure that you continue with the process that we talked about in step 3. Go back, encourage them by letting them know that you prayed for them. Step 5. Share this video with everyone you know that has a prayer need. How much more powerful will it be if many and many more are praying for those prayer needs? I truly have faith that God is going to respond. Imagine if you're the only one praying for your prayer request because you're too ashamed to go through it in public or to even tell anybody about it because some people just aren't comfortable for whatever the reason. They didn't grow up in the environment where it was okay to share with a fellow brother and sister that they had a prayer need. They might be embarrassed, ashamed, or, I don't know. It can be for any number of reasons. So that person's going from maybe nobody praying for them 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 people praying for that person. Wow, now wouldn't that be amazing? If it was one of your requests, you'd like a few more people to pray for you if you could, if it was possible. Sure, you can always pray on your own, but it is that much more impactful in the sense that God will hear more voices crying out to Him for just this one need. So please, share it with somebody, especially somebody who you know has a long prayer request, that mountain that needs to be moved. That person needs to get in on this so they can add their prayer request or you add it on their behalf. But it'll be wonderful for them to know that this is happening. It'll be an encouragement to everyone. And next, that's it. You're done. So I ask you, will you join me in showing Jesus to the world? Will you join me in doing it together? I pray that the Lord will bless you greatly for helping to grow God's kingdom on earth. This has the potential to be huge and impactful, not only to the people that you know, but especially the people that you don't know. Imagine many people seeing this and realizing that somebody is praying for them that they've never seen or met. What kind of impact would that do to that unbeliever? What impact would that do to the believer who's struggling? It'll be huge. I pray that God bless each and every one of you richly, whether you decide to take the challenge or not. I will take the challenge. I will be the first one to put a comment in there, and as soon as I see a prayer request come through, I'm going to pray for those. I'm going to do my best, and I don't know how many people are going to put something in there. I will do my best to go in and pray for every single prayer request, because I have to lead by example. If I don't do it, I can't ask other people to do it. Not because I'm special, but if I'm making the call, I got to be the example, right? With that being said, this is Giancarlo with Jesus and Gamers. You guys have a blessed day, and I'll see you soon. If you like this video and you've taken the call to action, or you'd like to hear additional messages as they come in, click on the icon that will come up here. If you'd like to see one of the other messages that has come up, please click on one of these two videos that'll show up in these two icons right here. God bless you, and may your day be fantastic. Bye.